Charging Wildcats. Today is Friday, January 10th, which means it's National Save the Eagles Day. I'm Misha Laster.
And I'm Sully Pettit. It is also National Cut Your Energy Cost Day, so after the news, turn off your computers and maybe a couple of lights and just light up some candles. But for now, let's jump into today's announcements. Any students interested in taking Photography 1 next year should pick up an application from Mr. Douglas in room BL26. The application must be completed and turned to Mr. Douglas by Friday, January 31st to be considered for the class. If you have any questions, email at douglash@nlrsd.org.
Juniors, this one is for us. We will be taking the ACT test on March 10th, and that's the one that counts. Before that, we will have another practice round on flex periods in a couple of weeks.
Thursday, March 12th, will be our first Miss Blue and Gold pageant. Entry packets are available now from Miss Harper in the guidance office and must be returned by January 31st. No exemptions.
Among other requirements, in order to participate, you need to have a 2.8 GPA, no ASAC, ever, and 2 recommendation letters, one from an educator and one from a non-relative. And to tell you a bit more about it, we went to Miss Clutcher.
What's up, Wildcats? I know you've seen your emails talking about the Miss Blue and Gold pageant that we're starting this year. So we figured we have Miss Clutcher here to dive a little bit deeper. So why start this tradition?
Well, North Little Rock High School has always been rich in tradition. So we figured let's open up more opportunities for more of our students to become involved and to demonstrate their own school spirit. What better way than to have a Miss Blue and Gold pageant?
Can anyone from the city of North Little Rock participate, or is it just NLRTV and COE?
This is just a pageant for North Little Rock High School or COE students.
Are all grades allowed to participate?
They absolutely are, 9 through 12.
What are the basic requirements for entry?
Well, the basic requirements have already been laid out in the email that you mentioned earlier. All students should have received that email, and it specifies exactly what you need to have. Your GPA requirements, your attendance requirements, and your behavior requirements.
And around how long will this process be going?
Well, the packets are now available in the guidance office with Ms. Harper, and they are due back by January the 31st, and that's a hard deadline, so it has to be in by the end of January, on the 31st.
Can you tell us a little bit about what the participants will have to do?
Well, the participants will be scored in several categories. The first one is they will have an interview with a panel of judges during the school day on the day of the pageant. So they will need to be dressed for an interview. And then that evening, they will participate in a talent portion, an on-stage question, and then they will also perform a small group number during the pageant.
All right, going back to what you said before, there's a talent portion. Can you give us some examples?
Absolutely. They can play a musical instrument, they can have a vocal performance, they can dance, do a gymnastics routine. The only thing that they need to remember is whatever talent they put in their packet or they prepare with, they will have to get it approved by administration, and once talent has been approved, no changes can be made.
All righty, thank you. That's all we have for you today, Wildcats.
The Art Guild has changed its meeting times. The meetings will be on the first and third Friday of each month on the B Tower Learning Stairs. Please make sure that you get your specialized Art Guild pass from Miss R. Winsel in BL27. The passes will be available starting on the 13th and will need to be picked up before the next meeting on January 17th.
The AYAA spring registration will be due on Friday, January 24th. If you are interested, please contact your Art Guild teacher. If you are a COE student in North Little Rock art class, you will need to get your permission slip from Mrs. Matthew Hicks.
There will be a school-wide art competition for 9th through 12th grade art students, including photography and digital design. If you are interested in competing, bring your artworks to Miss Winsel in BL27. The artwork should have a label attached to the back of the artwork that says your first and last name, student ID number, grade level, and the media of your art.
Digital submissions of photography or digital artworks may be emailed to Ms. Winsel at winselr@nlrsd.org. There will be a blind judging with the panel, so please make sure that you do not have your name anywhere on the front of your artwork.
The deadline to submit your work will be February 10th, 2020. One student per grade level will be chosen, and their artwork will be sent to the 60th Annual Young Arkansas Artist Art Competition. Anyone who wins the AYAA will have their work placed in the Traveling Art Gallery. They'll be sent to hundreds of locations within Arkansas to be viewed by the public.
What's goody? It's your boy BJ Gibbs, aka Dark Skin Danny Phantom, and I'm here with
Nivea. And Isabel.
All right, so we have Would You Rather. So, would y'all rather be reborn in a new life or rather be alive in the past or future?
Reborn in new life, definitely, because this one's kind of boring.
Reborn in new life too.
What's up, it's your boy Keon. I got
Jadarian.
All right, so the question is, would you rather have no candy on Halloween or no turkey on Thanksgiving?
No turkey.
Why?
Because I got to have candy.
Cool.
All right, I'm here with
Imani Montgomery.
All right, Imani. Would you rather lose the ability to lie or believe everything you're told?
Lose the ability to lie, because I don't lie at all.
That's a lie.
No, I don't got no reason to lie.
Sure.
What's up, it's your boy Keon. We got
Jaleisha.
All right, so the question is, would you rather be the funniest person in the room or the most intelligent?
The funniest person in the room.
Why?
All
Would you rather win $50,000 or let your best friend win $100,000?
I'm going with the 50,000.
I'm going 50,000 too.
I'm going 50,000.
All of you are bad friends.
What's up, it's your boy Keon. We got
Adrian.
All right, so the question is, would you rather always speak your mind or never speak again?
Always speak my mind,
Why?
because if you never speak again, then how you gonna tell people what you thinking? Then that's gonna lead to people always constantly being able to talk to you any type of way, and that's just gonna make you mad.
That was deep.
All right, I'm here with
JC.
All right, JC. Would you rather get away with lying every time or always know that someone is lying to you?
Always know that someone's lying to me.
I like your answer.
The North Little Rock Varsity Cheer Squad will be hosting a cheer clinic this Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. at the Auxiliary Gym. Participants will perform at the next basketball home game. For more information, contact Coach Sella at sellam@nlrsd.org.
Speaking of basketball, our Wildcats begin their conference games tonight at Central and next Tuesday. We will have our first home conference game against Conway, so be there and be square. And that's all the news we have for you today, Wildcats. Remember that if you have any announcements or comments, you can contact us via email at nlrtv@nlrsd.org.
And don't forget to follow us on Twitter at NLRTV4, on Instagram at NLRTV_NLRHS, and on our Facebook page at North Little Rock TV. And please subscribe to our North Little Rock TV YouTube channel.
Have a great day, Wildcats!
Starting off strong.
Digital, okay.
To be considered for the class. If you have any questions, email at Douglas.
Yay. No ASAC ever, and 2 recommendation letters, one from an educator and one from a non-relative. And hold up, that's not how you say that.
That says relative. You have to make sure you got all your non-relatives with you.
Okay, non-relative.
We will have our first home conference game against Conway, so be there and I'm sorry for that. Just remember that if you have any of what do you mean go back.
And don't forget to follow us on Twitter at NLRTV4, on Instagram at NLRTV_NLR. I'm sorry, that is a lot. How do you expect me to get that?
With skill.
Okay, come on. I'm going to show y'all my skills.
Ooh.
Okay.
Mr. Stella, please don't put this in the bloopers.
Okay.